I live
John
in a
Cena.
house separated into 2 apartments. I recently got new neighbors, which is exciting, except I have no work. I'm assuming they have one of the apartments, right?
Yes.
They have not split their own home into 2 apartments that they live. Okay. So, like a duplex, right? This is what that's called. That's a duplex? Okay. I recently got new neighbors, which is exciting, except I have no working oven to bake them a welcome treat. My landlord has neglected to fix ours for a while. However, he put a new one in for the neighbors.
Ugh.
What's a good non-oven treat to give new neighbors? Alternatively, how do I pull off an oven swap to get the working one?
Wow.
That's from Bakeless and Bangor. Kind of feels like maybe one of those is the question
It's the
you're
real
really
question.
asking.
Yeah. For sure. How can I be good? Also, how can I be diabolically bad? How can I be such a stinker he would not believe?
So I have one thought on the baking thing.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
Something that might be nice is you hold on, I'm thinking through. Yeah, this will work. You make cookie dough. I actually did this recently. I made a nice like coconut cookie, and then I made the dough and then rolled it into logs and then froze the logs.
Oh.
So they would basically be like cut and bakes.
Ready
and
to
they're
go.
just sitting in the freezer. So if I want to pop out 8 cookies, I got that, right? So what I was thinking was you could do that and then just take the logs over your neighbors.
Yeah.
So they're got all the fun, all the best parts of cookie.
The smell.
Yeah.
The smell, the warmth, all the best parts of cookie with none of the hard stuff, the cooking, the cleaning, so that'd be great. Now, what's the problem? What's the problem? I'm pointing at it. I'll say it. You say, I couldn't bake these for you because your new landlord's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I want to tell you right now, you have moved into a real shithole.
You bring them over and you say, yeah. You'll be able to bake these yourself as soon as the landlord fixes our ovens. What's that? What's that?
Don't say.
Huh.
Your ovens work. What?
Huh.
That's what I'm saying is what you're going to get
Well, it's
from
new.
your neighbor now.
Still got the
is-
stickers on it and everything. Huh.
What they're going to say is, because they're human beings, what they're going to say is, well, listen, if you ever need to use an oven, you're more than welcome to use my oven. But then you do.
You
Then
will be there a
Now
lot.
you got
You got a spare key or like?
Fine, I will use your oven whenever I please. Eventually, it'll be enough of a problem that now you have 2 people that really want you to have an oven. Super bad.
Get a candlestick, a sconce installed on your kitchen wall that when you pull it down, the wall flips around.
There it is.
Now you have the oven in your kitchen.
Now,
And you could even do that with a few other things
it is important,
too
Griffin.
in the house.
It's so important to me that you know this and understand this.
Yeah.
Just screwing a sconce into the wall doesn't make that happen, right? You know that, right?
The fact that you would lead and stop with install a sconce. Like, that is so far from the first step of that plan.
If you have that functionality in your home and you activate it with like a light switch, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it has to be a sconce or nothing, or a book installed. But why would you have books in a kitchen?
That's fair.
Right.
Cookbooks.
Right. What Travis and I are kind of highlighting. You remember when I put the hidden library door upstairs and it took a month?
Yeah.
It took
and
a
you
month?
put in the book that does it.
Yeah, that was way late in the process. That's almost more of a cherry on top.
But you wouldn't have a
honestly.
button or a switch that does it. You had a book or a sconce in
But
this case.
you stopped that sconce.
Yeah, you install if you drew on a piece of paper, tap
Yeah.
wall to open, and then you put it on your wall. This is not Beetlejuice. You will tap on that wall and nothing
Dude,
would happen.
Yeah, no, dude, because it's a piece of paper that says tap wall to open, you fucking idiot.
But if it's a sconce.
It has to at least be a sconce. That's all that I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I guess
But I'm
putting the
saying
sconce up, you are one step closer to having a wall
That's
that
something
moves.
you don't have to worry about later on in the process.
This is huge for the landlord. Now, all of a sudden, 1 toilet to maintain instead of 2.
So it
toilets.
sconces all the way down, is what you're saying.
There are a handful of activation points that will be appropriate to the room that they're in. A sconce in a bathroom? What is this, a medieval castle? I don't think so.
What would it be in the bathroom? The plunger?
That's pretty good, yeah. Or the medicine cabinet opens up and it just goes right into the other room.
and you could just gotta climb up.
Hey, Juice, can you not comb your beard while we're recording the podcast?
Why does that bother you, Griffin?
Why does it bother me for you to comb your
Jealousy.
beard while we're doing the podcast? I don't know. I guess any sort of we don't do a lot of hygiene-based activities sort of while...
It's hard when you're looking at yourself, you see a few strays out of place, and you'd love to present your best self for the listener.
I rearranged my office, and the lighting is weird, and I feel very purple for some reason.
I don't like your lighting, actually, Trav.
Cool.
I meant to tell you. I don't like the look. I don't like how it looks.
You know, it's a little bit intense.
I'm liking it less. It looks like you have a grow light.
I do.
Like you got a grow operation.
I do. It's my plant shelf.
Can you imagine?
Nope.
A sight you could see that would instill more dread for the next at least year of your life that you have coming to you. Worse than rolling up to the new duplex that you live in and seeing your neighbor dead ass stealing your whole oven. Hey, I didn't think you'd be here today. I am taking your oven.
I've never installed or I guess uninstalled an oven before,
right?
But I can't imagine it's a straightforward process that any old Joe could do. I have to assume that there's some steps in there that perhaps maybe one might want to go to school for or some such.
Yeah, there's only a few things in my house that run on exploding gaseous material. And that's what I'll fuck around with my router. I break my router. I can't get on my sites for a day. The oven has some get up and go to it. The oven's got a little oomph. What's that face, Trav?
I was just thinking about maybe they broke the first oven trying to figure out how to move it. Is that what happened?
Possible.
What if they knocked out the back of their oven?
Oh.
So it's just one huge oven.
Super oven.
That's cool,
you
too.
You put a sconce on your wall.
Inside the
you
oven.
wouldn't need the sconce. You wouldn't need the sconce. You wouldn't need the sconce in that one because there's nothing rotating.
Just a permeable barrier, maybe.
It's one huge oven. And what's cool about that, you're in your living room playing Call of Duty with your friends.
Yeah.
Is the sconce next to the wall that opens, or is it on the wall that opens?
It's got to be on the wall. So that way you can do it from the other side.
How would you get it back? You'd never get it back. How would you get it back? You'd send it up. You pull it, the wall flips. You don't have a sconce anymore. Now
you bang on the wall. You go talk
You're riding the wall, Justin. You don't just flip the wall and watch it go.
Nobody knows their neighbors anymore. Huge problem about the degradation of all of the societal fabric that weaves us all together. So maybe you have to go to your neighbor and knock on their door and say, can you pull on your sconce to send the oven back my way, partner?
Sorry.
Please.
You know? Sorry.
Please and thank
Tough.
you.
No one ever talks about how big the engine would have to be, the motor, in a home to turn a wall around on its own. That's that's a room all its own.
It's gravity fed.
It's gravity fed, you say?
Yeah. It's a great trick, but it can only do it once.
Yeah, I pull the sconce, the floor drops out, and I die. It's great.
I pull the sconce, and half the room rotates 180 degrees violently and quickly. Everything is thrown from the walls, and it does not go back.
And let's be honest, we forgot to put a break in where it would happen, so it just tears the room in half violently.
Okay, how about this? No sconce.
The building wasn't designed as it just sort of collapses the whole thing.
No sconce, but that circle of the room is always slowly rotating.
Oh, like a revolve, like in Hamilton.
So it's sort of like that, but just like wicked slow. Like from the every odd hour, you get the oven.
Yeah, and I love to make Thanksgiving, but unless it's an odd number of hours to roast the turkey, it's not going to happen.
What if it comes around? It's like, hey, you have a pot in here. This is so rude. Like, you have to do this during your time with the oven.
Or you have the oven tunnel, which Justin has described. You're playing Call of Duty with your fucking friends. You smell that good pie. You're like, let me see what's cooking. You put it in there. You say like, did I put this in here today? I don't know.
That's why you got to mark it with a B. And you put it in the oven for neighbor and me.
The handles will be... I've solved for this, Griffin. Don't worry. The handles will be made out of an extremely heat-conductive material.
Oh.
So if you touch the oven while it's on, you will be horrifically burned. Horrifically. Speaking of being horrifically burned, I wanted to tell you guys that a sad story about the J-Man. I came home to bake cookies for my wife. Remember I told you guys about the slice and bakes that I made up?
Yeah.
So I came home to make cookies and I preheated the oven, but I didn't know that my wife had left broccoli in the oven for me to eat when I got home for rehearsal.
Oh,
and she had also left the tongs in there. So I preheat the oven to cook these cookies, and then I walk out for a good long bit, a good long while, and then I come back in and I say, fuck, it smells like burnt broccoli. It smells like burnt broccoli in here. Fuck. So I run to the oven. I throw it open. It's like, broccoli smoke. It's terrible. And then I see the tongs. And for some reason, I'm like, I got to get those out of there. They can't be in the oven.
No,
That's not
Justin.
safe. So I grab the tongs. The plastic of the tongs then melts onto my
You Johnny
hand.
Tremaine yourself.
Jesus Christ. Saving broccoli, no less.
So now I have a second degree burn on the tip of my
fuck
finger.
juice.
I lost the tip of my finger. And this is
You
what
didn't,
I
hey,
don't
Justin, you didn't lose the tip of your finger.
lost feeling in the
Okay.
tip of my finger. Here's what I didn't like about this particular injury.
I'm glad you were able to narrow it down. Go on.
When my wife discovered it, first thing she did was have a bit of fun at my expense. Fair.
Right.
Second, upset about the loss of broccoli.
Yeah.
Fair.
Time loss is
Agreed.
broccoli
In
loss,
this
man.
economy?
Yeah. Thirdly, for the rest of the night, I kept catching her giving me these sidelong glances, and looking at my finger, and then asking me like, "So how's it feeling now? Is it feeling
The
is it-
worst.
how's it now? Is it any better? Is it any better at all?" And I'm like, is it supposed to be? Just tell me the right thing to do." But she said, "Guys, there's a chance that I may lose feeling in that tiny spot on my middle finger. And that finger has brought so much joy to so many over the years."
Stop it.
And I mean in a fun way.
We're leaping.
Ew.
We're leaping out of this conversation.
Ew, you're nasty.
I don't follow.
Anyway, I burnt my finger, and it was a huge deal. And I ruined my tongs. There's a
Gotta check
Justin-shaped
the oven.
handprint. There's
Yeah.
a Justin-shaped handprint on the
I
tongue
bet those
handle.
cookies turned out good, though.
They're bomb. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That little bit of that broccolini smoke on it. That's good shit.
Our
man.
oven has become a food safe to keep food safe from our dog. And I've
Yeah.
had to program myself to look in the oven every time
Yeah.
I warm it up.
I wish you
Yeah.
were at my house.
Well,
Just because I miss you.
you never invite me. Yeah.
We used to rock with a big pizza stone that was so big and heavy and unwieldy. The only place to keep the pizza stone was in the oven. And so sometimes there were many times where I would turn it on to preheat, not realizing pizza stone was in there, and I'd open it up to put my food in and be like, "Uh-oh, there's a 30-pound, 450-degree rock
Just
inside
horny
my-
for pizza.
Suddenly, you're thinking maybe I'm having pizza tonight.
Maybe it's pizza time tonight because there's nowhere else. I have to go put this outside.
This guy's ready to party.
What do I do with this meteorite?
I've had to do that before with the two sets of tongs balancing the 30-pound boiling hot stone, and then not really thinking like, so what's my exit strategy?
No, I just
Where
tell
am
my
going
wife,
with this?
open the kitchen window and get out of the way, baby.
I'm chucking this rock outside.